Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber. This is my sacred ministry. Today is December 23rd. It is a Tuesday. So Mars is powerful today. Throat. Okay. Today is an 8-day, and that symbolizes strength, wealth, karma, balance, courage, kindness, power, empathy, and leadership. The main message for today is lead with a good heart. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching, which is a quote by C.S. Lewis. The angel number that came through today was angel number 228, which is a positive sign signaling balance, harmony, and new beginnings, especially in love, suggesting your relationships are entering a great phase, and also relates to achieving your goals with easy fortune. Quote, effortless success, end quote. It encourages faith in divine timing, believing you are on the right path and that your efforts will lead to positive outcomes in finances or relationships. May I? Also, angel number 228 brings a message that you need to believe that you are worthy of receiving success, abundance, and prosperity in your life, and know that it is your divine birthright. Allow yourself to receive with grace and gratitude, and be grateful for the rewards and blessings you are reaping from karmic work well done. Remember, the more you have, the more you have to give. So now, few quotes to add. Quote, kindness is not a soft skill reserved for comfortable moments. It is a strength that reveals itself most clearly under pressure. End quote. Quote, when you choose kindness, you are not stepping back. You are stepping forward with courage. You show that power and empathy can exist in the same space. End quote. Anyone can be generous when it is returned. Only grounded leaders remain kind when it is not. You don't lower your standards because others fail to meet them. You raise the room by holding yours. Lastly, how you treat others, especially when it is inconvenient, becomes your legacy. Kindness and karma go hand in hand. Payment for kindness is karmic in nature. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a few cards to see. Okay, come on. I'm really struggling today, I have to say. It's not... Whatever. Anyhow, I am struggling with patience, and I have this desire for things to move in a certain way, and it's not necessarily doing that. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but it is frustrating. And because I'm moving faster than time, I am injuring myself several times today, matter of fact. So, small injuries, which can actually be karmic payment, karmic balancing. If you notice yourself taking little hits, that's actually a karmic payment and a protection for you. Let me take that how it resonates. Okay. Angels, anything to add to this message, please? Okay. We have expansion, pursuing bigger and greater endeavors. I was just going to say that I wasn't getting any additional channels as I was reading this, which is odd. But this actually... There are sirens outside. So something is happening. Something is an emergency situation. Urgent, rushing, rapid movement. Oh my God, divine counterpart on the bottom. Of course. All right. Well, we'll just see. Okay, angels, what else? Recognition. Admiration for your hard work is coming. There's rapid movement here. This can be, okay, this can be in your career, but more than that. Your craft, whatever that is. Rapid movement in your craft today. Payment, recognition, 8-day. Or this can be a person who is recognizing you for the truth of who you are and rushing in to tell you about that. Sacrifice on the bottom. Sacrifice is doing what you know is correct, even when it is not convenient or pleasant. That is sacrifice. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Exactly. Someone's being called out, possibly, or feels. Maybe they're calling themselves out. Unable to hide. Wow. Self-limiting beliefs. Negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. Coming out with, and I was saying unable to hide. You can't hide from yourself. You can't hide from God. Not really. You know the things that you need to deal with, take care of, change, adjust, transform, etc. Obsession and pay attention. Ooh, 12-12. Pay attention. Look out for signs from the divine. Acknowledge red flags. This is the spiritual realms communicating with you, guiding you, commending you when you reach a milestone or hit a goal. And they are presenting also warnings when you are choosing something other than what's best for you. And we have obsession, focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. Okay. Rest on the bottom. Listen to your body, mentally and physically unwind. I'm going to get one more from this deck, and then we will move along. Sacrifice on the bottom again. Oh my God. First we have stress. Cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. And then we have twin flame. Right. A spiritual connection between you and your twin flame. This can also represent any soul level connection. But the recognition, okay, of this person, or recognition from this person of the viewer, is causing sirens, emergency situation, this sense of urgency that is beyond rational thought, okay, is causing serious stress, anxiety, okay, urgency, I think I said that already, obsession, negative thoughts, looping, anxiety. Okay. And the reason is this is not a bad thing. Okay. This is an activation. We have sacrifice on the bottom. This is an activation. You or this person who is in this urgent energy understands that they need to move forward. This is not straight. This whole time? This whole time. Okay. I'm going to get some of these quickly. This is Work Your Light Oracle deck. Answer the call on the bottom. Phone call, call to action. Right. Sense of urgency. I'll be home for Christmas. I said I'll be home for Christmas. Obviously, you just heard that. Longing for home. Belonging. The original light workers. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Wow. All right. Well, okay. Oh my God. Your guidance is divinely guided. And mirroring, which is a 20 thing. Okay. Who or what is triggering you? Okay. Angels, anything to add to this situation? Observation. Someone is observing. Someone is being watched. Visibility. Maybe not wanted, or it's uncomfortable in some way. Okay, angel, spirit, what are we doing here? We are awakening. What are we doing here? Was my exact question. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, and I called out 1212. Oh my God. Council of Light, ascended masters, guides, ancestors, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So this awakening, this period, is absolutely guided and supported by God, by angels, by ancestors, by spirit guides and ancestors. Did I say that twice? I don't know. Beads of consciousness. Mirror again. Who or what is triggering you? Roses could be important. Water. A lot of emotions. possibly attached to this situation. You could be feeling this person. They could be feeling you. They could be feeling you upgrading, which is causing them themselves to upgrade, to go through some kind of energetic promotion. They're being promoted. Again, rest, deep replenishment. Anything else from this deck, Spirit, Angels? This reading feels very different. I feel like a guest in my own reading. Like I'm not part of the planned conversation. Except I'm the only one here. Okay. Anything else? Final guidance? Maybe? Oh my goodness. Of course. Right. Okay. Birthing new creations into being. Right. This is day 2 of year 1. We went through the upgrade. We're in the new level. Day 2 of year 1. You could say day 2 of the rest of your life. But there's something specific about this next year. And it will be a daily upgrade. Leaps and bounds made in a very short period of time, 23 minutes on the clock. Okay, so what are we doing? We're awakening, we're upgrading, we are birthing a new age, new creations into being. Final guidance, unbound. I saw something today about cord cutting, and this thought that cord cutting was somehow avoiding or dismissing the past or pretending like it didn't happen. No. Cord cutting is sacred release. When something is no longer serving your highest good or your positive development, it needs to go. And you got to let it go. Okay? It's very much like forgiveness. It's for your benefit. Not everything is meant to come with you. And the more you can actively let go, the lighter you will be. On top of that, once you free yourself, you're able to see the gift in it. You're able to ascertain and extract the wisdom, the growth, leading to expansion and opportunities and potential. Align your life. And release soul patterns, contracts, past lives. What is not aligned needs to change. You have to let it go in order to have the new beginning. And the new beginning is arriving. It is here. But you must open to receive. You have to let go of the past to receive the future. Okay? What's best for you. However, you are guided for that. Okay. I kind of want to close it here, but keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Yeah. Like I said, there's so much support right now around us. Age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. This last cycle was the final cycle from Pisces, the age of Pisces. We are in the age of Aquarius. Now, this year was the closing of that era. Because Saturn is here. Saturn is finishing its time in Pisces. And when it leaves Pisces in soon, it will not be back there again. That's it. It fully starts the new cycle. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Sense of urgency. It's time to get going. Boundaries. What is not aligned must change. Okay? Boundaries meaning you have to say no. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Giving up something now for a future reward. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Underneath that, strength. 8. Today's an 8 day. Strength is required here. Determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. However, that strength is exalted with kindness. Exalted? When a planet moves into a sign that supports it to its greatest degree, it is called exalted, is 29 minutes. That's the end of the cycle. Like Venus is exalted in Pisces. She is strengthened, expanded. That was the first card, expansion. Okay. Again, I feel like a guest speaker in 2929 in my own production here, which is strange sensation. Anyhow, I'm hoping that some of that made sense. I'm hoping that that supported you in a beautiful way. And if I don't post tomorrow and Christmas, which I probably will, but who knows? Merry Christmas. I am sending you peace and warmth and healing and joy. Just the magic of Christmas. It is special. It just is special. And so I'm hoping that this year proves to be extra special for everyone. Sending that intention. All my love your way, and I'll talk to you soon.